Intapp Pro is a managed services offering that gets you dedicated support. This dedicated support is really going to help you get the value you're looking for out of your software. You can look at them as a consultant that can help you consult on best practices we've seen our other clients do. You can also use them as a design and configuration expert that's also going to do the configuration and streamline your workflows into the site. The process for getting a dedicated resource obviously starts with raising the interest with your account manager. Your account manager would bring in myself or one of my colleagues to really dig into what you're looking to get out of this resource and ultimately come up with a number of hours per week. We want to make sure that you're getting the most value out of them by ensuring we have a consistent burn rate week over week. We help you roadmap what you want to work on with this resource and ensure that you're getting the most value there. Intapp Pro can benefit our clients in multiple ways. It's helped some of our clients with short-term initiatives that they wanted to knock out in the span of a quarter. We're really getting buy-in from our side and their side to knock out these initiatives. It's also helped our clients long-term that just want to allow their users to submit site refinements and give that feedback directly to our team to be able to execute on it and knock out that work to help them get that value out of their software. One of the big advantages is our bench of pro resources have seen many different sites. They've worked across the investment banking vertical, the private equity vertical, real estate. They've seen a plethora of best practices and what our other clients are doing. And one of the questions we always get from our clients is, what is this client doing? How can I do what they're doing? And our pro resources can give that immediate feedback on what we've seen other firms in your landscape do and can help consult on how we get your firm to that point. Your dedicated resource with Pro is going to set up a weekly touch base, sometimes bi-weekly. You might get 2 resources at X% capacity with both resources. You're having more consistent touch points, so it helps, again, for these short-term initiatives or long-term just general site uplift and upkeep to ensure that you're staying up to date with the latest and greatest that we've rolled out with other clients. Pro is essentially just a different type of services contract. You have your more traditional time materials contract where we scope out requirements and bill against those requirements over a period of time. Pro is giving you a certain time frame that we're dedicating this resource to you. So let's say, for example, you had a specific project you wanted done in the next 2 months. We're going to start the Pro contract on the first of the month and end the Pro contract on the end of the second month and ensure that we have enough hours throughout those 2 months to knock out that contract. Whereas if we're doing a time materials contract, it can fluctuate how long those engagements take based off of how quickly we can get through feedback loops. With Pro, you get that extra layer of support to really help you with those short-term initiatives and increase the value you're getting out of your software. If you have those ongoing refinements that we were going through during implementation, let's plug in a Pro resource to help you execute those in a timely manner and really increase the throughput of those requests.
We're embedding resources into our client teams over long periods of time to partner with them on everything from new functionality deployment to workstream execution, task management, embedding resources into existing client teams to foster their growth and development on DealCloud. Our Intapp Pro offering is an opportunity for us to embed a resource or multiple resources inside of a client team and foster a partnership with those clients over the long term. We have senior associates, principal consultants at the ready to partner with clients and understand what their use cases for the software, what they were successful at implementing during their onboarding with our services team, and get an understanding for what their roadmap is over the medium to long term. When we launch a partnership with clients, we'll stand up everything from tactical initiatives like project management, task management, deployment infrastructure, whatever we need to deploy software successfully, but also encourage our resources to understand who are the stakeholders at the firm, how can we come in and make an immediate impact, and then how can we charter together a roadmap for these firms to really embed Intapp as a partnership into their broader tech stack and infrastructure. Typically, the types of resources that we'd be partnering with clients in these instances are our senior and most tenured team members. These are individuals who have worked on a variety of clients across different verticals, both potentially the legal space and the financial services space. So if we have a pro prospect that's a private equity group, we're very keen to partner that firm with senior resources that have been working in the private equity space and understand institutional best practices, vertical best practices, in addition to just what the capabilities of the DealCloud software are. A lot of times our staffing model reflects what we know the vertical preferences and the vertical needs of a particular client might be. And the hope is that we can bring best practices and institutional knowledge to that client, and that client can then bring their own preferences, and we can cut our value with their needs and establish a Venn diagram that's really additive for their process.